Well, we haven't done any motorcycle review stuff, gear, anything like that in a while. It's been a lot more camera friendly and electronics and home stuff, which is cool, definitely cool. But today we got something right here for the bike. Let's take a look at it after this. So for any of you that watch some of my little motorcycle travel videos that we put out every once in a while when Mary and I or myself or friends go out on a little trip somewhere, if you haven't, you should go back, look at them, watch them, because, you know, I'm getting better at doing them, which is excellent. You may notice on my bike, for instance, we always have big hard bags. So they're the big, and again, I don't know if I pronounced their name right, Jivy. They're the big bags that kind of came with the Suzuki's at the time. And I really like them waterproof, they're lockable, etc, etc. But when I'm kind of just floating around town, they're big. So recently this year, I haven't been putting those bags on. My hope is, in this bag, is some actual soft bags. Let's take a look. They weren't a horrible price. They're under $100 Canadian. I'm gonna open these with my knife, gently, because as far as I can tell, it's just the bags. So they're not in a box or anything like that. So I don't want to slice them by accident. Nor do I want to slice me by accident, to, you know, be completely honest. Bag in a bag, so more wrapping, more unwrapping. I have another bag inside that wrapping. And finally we're down to the package wrapping is my guess here. Okay. That took a little longer than I thought it was gonna take, to be honest with you. So, okay, I'm gonna put these just down here. You guys can't see that, I know that. But this, which is what it came on it, this is the brand. These are Komine. The website is komine.ac. Komine Safety and Innovation. These are 36 liters to 58 liters. And that is combined storage. Each one is half that, so 18 liters through 29 liters, depending on the expansion. What do you get in this little kit of bags? First off, this is the first thing that kind of, I'll say, came out of the bags, which is this. Now, this is in a lot of soft luggage for motorcycles because this is what's going to help give the bag its shape. And that's kind of important for these little pieces. A little bit more cosmetic, to be honest with you, when there's nothing in the bags, because you don't want them to just kind of flop around. This sits at the bottom, which gives them their width. Because you can see right now, if I took this bag out, is that sun right there? Yeah. It's kind of in the thin area. Because of that, I hope that sun doesn't keep coming in like that. Because of that, you take these and you give them a little, I'm gonna do this just to one, so put this down here. You open this up, like so. That sun's annoying. Not that sun's annoying, but it's annoying today. You take this, you take one of these, and you simply put it in the bottom, like so, so that when this is closed, you'll see the bag sits nice and thick. And that's alright. That's okay. Nothing wrong with that. I'm just going to focus on one of the bags because, of course, the second one is identical. Nice little zipper latch system, which is okay, nothing fancy. It's going to come down on the top. Piece of Velcro here at the front, which this can latch onto, which is good. You have a little pocket on the front as well. This little pocket, of course, is something that it's not overly tight. So this little like elastic right here, just so you know, not crazy tight, but you could put something in it. I wouldn't throw anything light in here that doesn't have any weight because of the fact that, you know, when you're on a motorcycle, you could be vibrating a lot. You don't want it to slowly come out because this part here, as you can see, is not snug. Great to throw your gloves in, I guess, or something in while you're riding that you're just kind of out of space. On the back of the bags, it does have the branding, so the Komine Safety and Innovation right there. And on the side, and this is where I'll say it's kind of got a semi-rigid. Because of that, you get a little bit of a hard outer shell just on the outside. So on this side, it's a little harder too. You also get, remember how I said these go from, I think it was 19 to 28, 26 liters, something like that. This allows you to take the side, and if you need that extra space, just unzip this, which now allows this piece to be expandable. So now you go from that to that. You gain a whole bunch more width, which can be really useful if you're going for a trip that's a little longer than just a day trip. So being able to come in here and store all your rain gear in one bag, being able to store all your clothes in another bag or on the other side, so that you have, you know, a couple t-shirts, an extra pair of pants, your socks and underwear and all that kind of stuff. That can be really important. This is the one bag. This is the other bag. Now the other bag is the bag that seems to contain all the stuff. Number one, inside this bag, you get the little rain shells. That's gonna definitely give it some extra protection for sure. If it rains in the next couple days or a week, try to take them out. If not, I may do another review of them and throw in a couple t-shirts in the bags just to see how protected they are in the rain. The other one you're gonna get is you're gonna get all the little tie-down straps. These are primarily gonna be what latches these bags to your motorcycle. Last but not least, and I haven't put the little bottom piece in here yet, on the sides, you'll actually see this piece on both. Almost need more space. And this is where you're primarily going to throw these over top of your motorcycle. So these would sit on the back of your bike, and this, depending on how wide your bike is, will attach via Velcro so that the two bags sit there just nice. And of course you don't want just Velcro, that's where you're going to use the other straps to help it. But this is going to give you the sizing so you can get it on there nice. Let's go outside and see how these mount on the bike, and then maybe take it for a rip. Alright, so we are outside now, and we're going to do this today and actually take my bike out, take the old bags off, put the new bags on, and see how they hook, how they look, how they feel, maybe take it out for a ride. I'm not sure if I'll ride tonight, but we'll try to get out the next day or so, and we'll do all that now. I'm not going to film the whole me installing the bags. Once I get them on, I'll show you where I've latched all the straps to, and that should be good. Alright guys, I'm going to go get the bikes. Okay, so I got the bags off my bike, as you can see. No bags on the bike. And I'm gonna start installing the new one. So first off, I'm gonna take my seat off. I need to start looking at the camera. I'm gonna take my seat off and see how to mount these. Okay. Alright, so after a bit of figuring out what these bands do, I have a really wide bike, so the V-Strom right here is pretty wide. Because I had old Givey bags on it, they're even wider because of the actual mounts for those bags. So, come, we'll take a look so I can show you what I did. So, hopefully you can see this. Here's where, I'll tilt it like this. You can see I have the bags go across here. Now, they didn't fit. So luckily I had some Velcro straps that I used because my bike is so wide to go there. Two bands here that I'm using to make sure that these go under the seat so that it hopefully doesn't fly off, which is important. Now underneath, you will see down here I have a band that goes from my foot peg up to the bag, and another one that goes from the back rack here to the bag on both sides. Nice and tight. These don't look like they're going anywhere. Now all we're gonna do is hope that I can get the seat back on. So let's try that. Okay, so the bags are on. It took a little bit longer than I was hoping, but they're on now. They're set up. The straps are in the right position. Everything should be good. If I had to take the bags off and put them back on again, it should be nice and fast because they're set for my bike. If I had to put them on a different bike, maybe a different story. We're gonna take these out for a ride and see how they feel. See if they flop around. All right, let's go do that. Alright, so how are the bags? I think they're pretty good actually. Very happy for $100. You can't go wrong, I don't think. Fit good, and I think on most bikes are going to be a lot narrower than my bike is. So I would think that you wouldn't have any kind of problem getting all the straps and the Velcro across. My bike's pretty wide. I think it's a great set of bags for day trips, taking your stuff to work. Would I use them on a long trip? Probably not quite big enough for me, but 58 liters in total is a lot of storage. I'm just used to running 3 bags at 45 liters a piece, a lot bigger. But I'm definitely going to have these on my bike most of the summer for going to work and riding around town. For one, if anything were to happen and your bike were to drop, you wouldn't drop hard bags on yourself, which could help with injury. The other thing is, with hard bags, if you drop, you can bust them, which is also a bad thing. With soft bags, they'll just kind of squish in. And with these, because of the 2 sizes, I can have them nice and small, or I can enlarge them to get almost twice as much stuff in them. I like them. They're gonna stay on. I'm gonna leave a link down there for you guys if you'd like to go get a set for yourself. Nice and easy. They only took about, I don't know, maybe a week, 2 weeks to get them delivered. And yeah, link down there. And I'm gonna leave you there. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And we will talk to you folks later. Airplane, eh? Weird. Airplane.